Hey there, this is another video on the Barnabas Robot Arm. In this video, I want to show you how to do an upgrade on the base motor here. So if you looked at the previous video, what we've done is we've used this blue servo. This is the base motor and it's blue. And this one here, and just like the other three motors here, have plastic gears. So the upside on that is that they're cheaper. But the downside is that it's less rigid. So what I mean is that when the servo motor turns, it's easier for it to be forced out of its position, which causes the jitter issue that we talked about in the previous videos. So I found these metal motors here. So I'll show you here. It's the same type of motor, but the gears are metal. And so what you get higher torque, so it's more powerful, and also it's more rigid, so it's harder for you to move the servo shaft out of position. And so that totally fixes the jitter issue, and where it kind of just the base will shake like that. So I want to go ahead and show you how to upgrade this, and also have a link to show you where to get these motors as well. Okay, so this is the arm. So kits are going to have this motor. So if you have this motor, go ahead and follow this video and put this motor in for the base. If you're doing a retrofit, like replacing the old one, go ahead and follow what I'm doing. All right, so first we need to just take the top here, so I'm doing that. Go ahead and unscrew this. There we go. That was pretty. All right, and then I already unplugged this, but this used to be on servo 4 there, but the base motor, so I'll go ahead and unplug that, and I'll leave that here. So now I've got to take this out, and we did a little upgrade on this too, where we put the motor through the top of the platform instead of the bottom, just to give it a little more height right there. So let's go ahead and take that out. We're going to do the same thing here with the metal servo. So I'm going to take these out. All right. Cool. So this should come out pretty easily. Here we go. Just pull it out here. All right. So I can keep this servo motor for future use. And then this one here is going to go in the same way. Let's see, the shaft, we want to be as close as possible to the center there. So like that, and this is going to go through. Now I want to make sure you pay attention here. We're going to put this through. Yeah, that's the easy part. Now getting this in is not easy, because check this out. You see the differences here? All right. This cable is down here, okay? But the cable on the metal servo is up here. So it's harder to get this through this hole, okay? Because this cable gets in the way. So this is easier. This is harder, but not impossible. So you gotta watch this video and then try yourself. So we kind of need to take this cable and angle it so it goes under the wood, okay, like that. All right, like that. And then get this side where my finger is through there. All right, so we're gonna try that, and you wanna, this is kind of, it's hard to fully explain, but it's like you're gonna have to give it some pressure. But of course, if you push too hard, this platform's gonna break. I can get you new parts, but you know that then we have to wait for shipping and all that. So we want to give it firm, but I would just go back and forth a little bit. I'm going to turn it this way. All right, kind of wiggle a little bit as you can. And maybe what you want to do, and I want to see, want you to see me kind of struggling with it a little bit, so that you kind of see how hard it is. So to kind of see what you need to do. So I would like hold the board with this hand, my left hand right here, to give it some more leverage here, so you're not just pushing down on the board, because that can cause stress on the board and possibly break it. So I'm holding it with my left, and then on my right hand oh, there we go. All right, so what I did there, pull it back out here. Okay, so I have it angled, okay, and then I'm pushing this way with my finger, okay, and then I'm also pushing down this way. All right, so it's this way and that way, and we do that, and it will actually go in pretty easily. Okay, so make sure you're pushing this way and pushing that way. All right, and then once it's in, boom. All right, there you go. Then the top part goes like that. That should be easy. All right, then we go. Make sure the holes match. Wait, is this right? No. That way. Make sure your holes match up. And then we just screw in. Alright, again, if you follow the video closely, it should help you get this motor in. And really you can see, I struggled at first, but once I knew where to put pressure, the motor would go in. Okay. Okay, that's good. Some of you might have looser holes right here. You might need to put a nut on there, but I don't need a nut because it's pretty firm there. Okay, now we want to put this onto here, but this coupling here, this plastic coupling, doesn't quite fit that. You're gonna need these couplings that come with the metal servo there. So what that means is we need to take this out, which we will now do. Okay, so let's unscrew these. Okay, nothing crazy. Unscrew. Okay. And then we gotta take this out. You might need to jimmy it a little bit. There we go. All right. Or I had it. Maybe turn it this way. Upside. Oh, okay. There you go. I turned it upside down and then it fell out. All right. Now let's go ahead and put one of these guys in. So I think this one should work fine. All right, there's also another one that looks like this, but I'll try this one. Let's see how it works here. So let's put this in. Gotta slide it in. Probably a little tricky as well because it's got to slide under this middle piece here. So let's check it out. Get in there, and actually that wasn't that bad. There we go. Okay, now you see this one has 4 wings, 2 here and then 2 little guys here. Because of these 2 little ones here, it's hard for me to get it perfectly straight because these 2 little guys they're hitting this middle piece here. I'm going to be able to make it work, but that being said, you can also use the other servo wing. There's a black servo wing that looks like this as well. That might be a little easier, but I'll show you with this one as well. Okay, so you can use either one. Okay, so I'm using this one. Let's go ahead and turn it over, and we'll take our screw here, and I'm just going to use the ones from the bag because those go with these. I think they're the same, but I'm just going to play it safe and go with the one in the bag here. All right, and then we just do the similar process as before, and screw in. All right. Cool. I got one there, and then let's do the other one. You just want to make sure that it goes through one of the holes on the servo horn wing. almost good to go here. Okay, almost. Sweet. All right, so now that servo wing is in there, let me clear the space a little bit here. I can now put this, match it up here. Okay, so it's on there now, and then let's do our range of motion test. Okay, that's the edge. So when it's all, let's see, there and there. Okay, so I kind of lucked out. I put it at a good spot here. Okay, so once it's on, then we can go ahead and put this screw in to screw it in, and then we are set to go. So I'll kind of do this, one of these here, a little bit tricky, but I got it in there. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. There we go. So we have a metal servo now installed, and we're gonna have some really good motion on the base now. All right, there you go. If you have any questions on that, feel free to reach out.